Ready? It's the holiday episode. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. What else we got?
I think you hit it all.
Din Thomas is in studio.
I just love how you turn everything into an improvised song.
I was made to sing.
Yeah.
I was not made to sing.
Hold on, wait a minute. It says who? Can we get a second opinion on that?
I declined for my job position.
And I think Jim Norton would also not agree with that. But hey, it's my fucking show. I can do what I want. I love it. It's mayhem. We're going to have so much fun, Din Thomas. We're going to talk about our favorite holiday movies, our go-tos, the ones that you're watching every holiday. Is there ones you're watching every holiday?
There's one that I watch every holiday.
Ooh. I got a few. But I got one I definitely is my favorite. And we're going to catch up.
Let's catch up.
What's happening?
Yeah.
I was just at 7. I have my routine where I get here and I go to 7-Eleven right on the corner. I usually call Christian, see if he wants a coffee. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. And I'm in there, and the whole time I'm in there, there's a fucking thing at the register going, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. You know what I'm talking about? And it kept going. I was in there not even fucking 4 minutes. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. So I go to the girl behind the thing. I go, listen, I love Christmas. You want it? I would be running into Jericho Turnpike if I was you. And she's just looking at me. I go, you already got the humbug from it. And she's just, I don't know if she spoke English, but I was trying to have fun.
Yeah.
She
didn't get it right.
I don't think she got my joke. But the guy behind me was giggling. He liked it. I was being jovial. All I do whether I'm with my kids or usually when I'm with my kids, by myself on the way here, is I listen to Christmas music. Like good Christmas music.
Like, hold on, like what kind of is good Christmas music?
All right. I have a few I go to. Ready? One is Put a Little Love in Your Heart by Al Green and Annie Lennox.
Okay. Yeah.
Love that. That's from Scrooged.
Mm-hmm.
It's on my list. My top 3.
Okay.
I love that. Why am I whispering that?
I don't know.
I'm just letting you know.
Dramatic effect.
Yeah, it's a preview.
Yeah.
I love that. Mm-hmm. Love that fucking song. You know how much I love that song.
I know you love that song.
You love that song too.
I do.
And also I listen to Paul McCartney's A Wonderful Christmas Time.
Oh yeah, with the little ding 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 ding.
Yeah. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Right? Yeah. It's so good. And also I listen to, and I turned this, my daughter's onto this one because it's a cute one. It's Christmas Rapping by the Waitresses.
Stop.
You never heard that one?
I never heard that.
What?
Christmas rapping?
I don't think we could play it because we have this stuff.
It's probably
it's not rapping.
Oh, is it copyright? So it's not rapping?
No. It's about a girl that's having like bad luck all year. And how does it go again? Do you remember it?
No.
I thought we couldn't play it because it was like bad
everybody.
words.
I turn people onto a lot of things. Listen to Christmas Rapping by the Waitresses. Oh, it's
really?
So good. And at the end of it, it's a happy Christmas because she runs into like an old flame at the oh, you forgot cranberries too? Let me see. I got that's the last verse. And they forgot cranberries, and then they seen that what was happening. It was the Christmas magic that brought them together at the supermarket. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, so me.
Oh, it's so nice. It's a nice song.
I prefer. Stevie Wonder has this ability to take regular songs and just make them his own. Like Happy Birthday. Like all black people listen to the Stevie Wonder version of Happy Birthday. But his Christmas album is next level.
Stevie Wonder?
Yeah, he's got an entire Christmas album. It's been out since I was a kid. It's next level. I listen to that every year.
Stevie Wonder's Christmas album. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put that in my Spotify.
Yeah, that's my go. That's black people's go-to.
You know what I used to listen to, and he's a black gentleman. It was Johnny Mathis.
Okay,
right?
Yeah.
My mother used to listen to Johnny Mathis.
Really?
Yeah.
No kidding.
We're old as shit. I know. All the kids are like whatever.
Johnny Mathis.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel like Christmas is the one time though when all the old school songs, even like the 1950s one, even the kids are listening to them at that point.
For sure. Frank Sinatra probably has a couple bangers out that pop up, and you're just like, okay, that's the joint right there.
I thought, I thought I was gonna wear. I asked my wife to get me a hat. I was gonna give you a hat too. I don't know how it worked with the headphones. So I go, do we have any Christmas hats around? Because I know we always do. She goes, oh, there's something in the basement. So I was walking out the door this morning. I forgot. She goes, oh, I'll grab you something. So she got me. It's not gonna do it. It looks ridiculous.
What
Let
kind
me
of
just put the
Grinch hat
cans on.
did you get?
No, she got me.
Baby
It was.
Yoda, right?
It was this one.
That's
But I go,
you gotta wear
I go. This looks ridiculous.
It looks great.
I don't.
But
think
hey,
I could-
but nothing says Matt Serra quite like that hat.
That's
Let
pretty,
me see.
That's pretty great.
Now I look a
That's
little.
the thumbnail.
Yeah,
Let me see. Is this gonna work?
Yeah.
She
I
told me
think-
to do something with this. Does this go back?
100%.
100%.
yeah, that works, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm almost upset we don't have one.
I know.
You want me to leave it on?
Yeah,
Yeah, you got to leave that
You
on.
gonna be able to concentrate with this on?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Let's talk about the movies.
Okay.
Okay. What do you want to start with? I love Scrooged. Do you ever see Scrooge with
did
Bill
see it,
Murray?
for sure, and that's a classic for sure.
It's a great movie.
It's now listen, A Christmas Carol. I can't look at myself like this.
It's great.
No, just don't look at the camera.
Don't look at
Okay. A Christmas
Yeah,
Carol, right? A Christmas Carol is one of the Charles Dickens.
Yes, yes.
It's a classic tale.
I watched the original yesterday.
Did you really?
The 1933 version.
The guy looks a little like Ray Longo.
Yeah.
And he had a hat like this. Hey, he had the fucking picture Longo with a candlestick going down. Ooh, he got the Longo eyes. He got the fucking Longo eyes. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, it is a classic, man.
I watched the Mickey Mouse version with my kids yesterday. Did you see that one?
That's the best one.
First of all,
one.
the best one.
It's pretty good.
Easy there, Donald Duck. I don't know about that. Fucking,
well, come on, man. Like it's the most universal Scrooge ever.
I enjoyed. I'll disagree. Well, I maybe universal. I don't know. But my personal favorite, Bill Murray. Bill fucking Murray. Bill Murray is. You are not. Blasphemy! You're not a Bill Murray fan.
No, I'm a Bill Murray fan.
You
no,
are not a.
I'm a Bill Murray fan. I'm just being contrarian here and just saying that.
Listen,
and because that's your favorite, I can't go along.
It's not my favorite. It's not my favorite movie.
Okay.
But it is up there. I'd watch it more. My wife's not a big fan of it. I don't know why. My oldest,
like Scrooge?
She doesn't like Scrooge that much. She's not a favorite. My firstborn loves it. I love it. First of all, Bill Murray being a prick is hysterical. And, Ebenezer Scrooge is known for being grumpy and this, that. He's just so funny the way he's just, he got Bobcat Goldthwait. What the fuck's his name?
Goldthwait.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing back in the day? What the fuck did he do again? A lot of that?
Yeah.
And yeah. But he didn't do that in this movie a lot. He was kind of being like the nerdy guy at the business meetings. And when he canned him, I like when he puts on his clock, he goes, let's see if we can beat our time. And it's like, oh, he gets him kicked out in like record time on Christmas Eve. It's... what else about it? Oh, I love the part when they're going over they have the, and listen, it's a little dated. They have the solid gold dances. Look that up on Google, that kids. Solid gold dances. What they used to have that Solid Gold show, right?
Right. Oh, I used to love Solid Gold. Yeah,
man. What was that about again? It was
Solid Gold.
It was like
it's
just
a dance
was it?
show, yeah.
It was a dance show.
It was a dance show back in the 80s.
So the one guy, like, this is a Christmas show, and we could see her nipples. And he's like, America wants to see her nipples. Don't you want to see her nipples? He's asking the crew. I thought Bill Murray was hysterical in this. I like when he has his boss who's like going a little senile, and he's like, Frank, I think what we're missing now, there's been studies that are showing that more household pets are watching television. And Bill Murray's looking, he's looking at him, and he goes to his secretary when he walks away, he goes, call the police. He's just fucking hysterical. So condescending. And he's like, so Frank, maybe get a throw in some stuff with some animal appeal. He goes, throw in some, like maybe a police officer that dandles yarn as his thing, like Kojak with the lollipop. The guy was crazy, and Bill Murray was just like knew he was out of his mind. He was goofing on him. It It was classic Bill Murray.
Did you ever pick up on the thing when Alfre Woodard, who plays his assistant, when they're going to the elevator and he sees like the Grim Reaper, whatever it is, and he elbows Alfre Woodard in the face?
Yeah, by accident.
He really does it. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. He really elbowed her. Yeah. I seen some, you know what it is? I watched some shows like stuff like 7 Things You Didn't Know About a movie, and that's one of. I just watched something on Scrooged with that, and I seen that she took an elbow right to the face.
Was she like mad about it, or?
And the little was she mad about it?
Yeah.
No, I think she's a pro.
Yeah.
Just went with it. Yeah.
And the girl, she's from Taxi. Who's the one that plays the ballerina in it? The Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come or some shit?
Right.
No, who is she? The Ghost of Christmas. Was she passed? No, she wasn't passed.
No,
that was Buster Douglas. No,
Buster Douglas.
not Buster Douglas.
Buster Poindexter.
Buster Point. It was a Buster. How many Buster? I'm a fighter.
Could you imagine Buster Douglas?
That would be great. Buster Poindexter, who came out with that song "Hot, Hot, Hot," which he's friends with Bill Murray. Now, this is what some people might not know. The comedian Sam Kinison was set to be in that part of the Ghost of Christmas Past, playing the cab driver, which would have been very interesting because Sam Kinison was great, and he was bummed out because, Buster Poindexter,
Yeah.
That's fucking hysterical. But hey, Poindexter. Buster Poindexter was his friend, and Bill Murray actually appeared in his movie. He had a popular hit song at the time, "Hot, Hot, Hot." Dun, 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 hot, hot, hot. You don't remember that?
I know the song. Yeah.
It's not hot. Horrible song.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, and no one remembers that song.
Dude, I mean, Bill Murray was in there doing he was shaking some martinis or some shit in the video with sunglasses on.
His real name is David Johansen, is Buster Poindexter's real name.
That's catchy enough, David Johansen. Why did he Buster Poindexter's?
Oh, yeah.
That might be his alter ego.
Yeah.
I remember this guy.
But Carol Kane is who you were talking about.
Carol Kane was trying to practice like ballet to be because she's supposed to be almost like a crazy version of like the Good Witch from The Wizard of Oz or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
So she's practicing it. It was so bad, but they actually used it because it fit like the wacky character that she was. Like,
right.
The wacky, how she was, she wasn't supposed to be a perfect little ballerina. She was great in it. I love the throw mama from the train. Lady.
Yeah.
Remember?
What?
You Ninkin Poop. Yeah. That was from
yeah.
She was a fucking... She's from Goonies.
Yeah. What happened to her? Well,
I'm sure she's not alive anymore. So let's not bum everybody out.
I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
I'm trying
to figure out what happened to her in her career. I mean, how long does that character last?
I wonder if she was once hot. You think she was like a lot of people
were, right?
Sure, I'll bring it
a lot of like actresses
she was
used
like
to be
when she
real
was
hot.
young. Yeah, man.
Like Betty White back in the day.
Yeah,
she could have got it.
You probably still. She doesn't look bad, Betty White. Is she alive, Betty White?
No, she's not.
You probably still would. Sick fuck. The holiday episode. Oh man, come on! It's for the children. Yeah. What do we got? Scrooged, and
Great
that
movie.
song, it brought it made "Put a Little Love in Your Heart" just a remake, because that's a remake.
Yeah.
In the remake with Al Green and Annie Lennox, that video is Christmas magic. It's got just sparkle dust coming down, and Al Green is just singing.
Did we get an update on
her?
On her when she was young?
Yeah. So Ann Ramsey.
Put a little love in your heart. Oh.
I mean, I wouldn't say hot, but I'd still do it.
Actually, Dean Thomas, I could see you with a young Ann Ramsey.
Yeah.
I could see you with Ann Ramsey from the Goonies, Dean Thomas, but you're a single man.
Depending on the time of the year, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
With
how long it's been.
Sloth watching in the background.
Whacking off.
Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth. That's fucking great. Oh, shit. Let's get people in the mood. Ready?
They're not ready?
Oh, yeah. You want to get people in the mood? Let's put them in the mood.
And I was just telling you, now listen, we don't have to sing this thing, but the words in this song, it is just Christmas magic.
But before we start, can I
What?
just say I have never seen you this prepared for anything. You prepared more for this song than
What?
you did for your first fight with GSP.
What?
This is crazy.
What?
What?
We didn't prepare.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about you have the words written down.
Can I tell you?
Yeah.
I listened to it so much I could do it, but I don't know. We're doing this a cappella.
Yeah.
We're doing this for the people a cappella, like pitch perfect. We're
Yeah.
like the Troubles.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I have never, when you said you were printing it out, I was thinking, like, what
Can I be honest with
Yeah.
you? I don't know how to print anything out.
That's what I figured.
Kids,
Yeah, I figured
know what's
that.
nice
Yeah.
about having teenagers?
They can do everything for you.
Oh man, I go Angelina, I go Maria, Sophia, I go, come here, I got a mission for you. I go, one, you have to find that picture of me when I'm 14 years old, wearing the same sweater as the little Tiny Tim, little black Tiny Tim. I like that. It's more diverse.
Okay.
They have Tiny Tim.
Right.
Do you remember his sweater?
I don't remember the sweater.
I do. I remembered it because when I was around, when it came out, I had the sweater. I wore it in my school picture. That's one thing I told them to do is get me this picture. I have it.
And you got.
You want to see it?
I want to see the picture.
I'm going to show everybody.
Just send it to me and I'll put it in the episode.
I'm going to put it in the episode. I'm going to show it to you.
Well,
right
show
now.
it to me right now. So I knew I saw a picture on the floor. That's you.
I'm gonna put this in. Could you see this? If I put this up like
That's
this,
a hairdo and a half.
Could you see
love
it?
that hair. Yeah,
oh,
that's-
that's it. Me, look at me.
That's you at
Look at
14.
me. That's me at 14 years old.
You were definitely a troublemaker. You definitely was like.
I wasn't happy.
Look at you, like look at the
Look at
size.
me
Look at
now.
the size of your neck.
My
At
neck was
14.
the same size at 14. I kind of morphed. When I was in 8th grade, and I look at the sweater. I'm a good-looking kid, though. I could pull off a mullet.
I mean, you got a mullet,
Guys,
and then you were definitely fighting in the streets.
I wasn't a happy kid. That's me.
Hey, hand it to me. I'll put it up on the screen.
Thank you. Put that up there for everybody. That's a 14-year-old Kimura Savage before he knew Kimuras. And I was getting bullied in 7th grade when my neck did not develop. And all the summer between 7th and 8th grade, I was like working out like a Club of Lang. I was doing pull-ups. And I got a hit. I had a hit. See this list? That my kids printed this out for me. Ain't that nice? I guess now I'm a father, a husband and a father. But back then, I was on a mission. I was like a little superhero. I'm not getting bullied. I see anybody getting bullied, I'm smacking the bully. Look at that face. That's the face of a bully smasher.
Yo, that's crazy.
Dean Thomas.
You should have saw me at 14. I had a little pencil neck, a little peanut head.
Well, I developed a little bit because I was first silly before I became savage.
Oh, you was always silly.
I was always silly.
I didn't realize that.
Always silly. But you know what's funny? Sometimes people mistake silly for soft.
Right. So that's what happened. They thought you were soft, and then you had to show them.
In 7th grade, I was a little soft. I wasn't used to, getting dealt with bullies.
Okay.
I was just a nice kid. And then, it looks worse with the Yoda ear. Yeah.
It's hard to take you serious as a bully smacker with Yoda ears.
Hey guys, because usually I show up like that. Hey guys, what's up, fellas?
Yeah.
Boo! And they try to give me a wedgie. Anyway, back to the Christmas spirit.
We're gonna do
it's
this.
the holidays.
We're gonna do this song.
Acapella.
Acapella. Here we go.
And again, we just have to. We don't have to sing.
Yeah, we
just
just
have
gotta
to say the words. 'Cause
Express the words.
This is what we're doing here. It's spreading some holiday cheer,
I get it.
Christmas spirit.
I get it. I love it.
Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand.
Put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late. Oh, please don't hesitate. Put a little love in your heart.
And the world will be a better place.
And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Another day goes by.
And still the children cry.
Put a little love in your heart.
If you want the world to know,
we won't let hatred grow.
yeah, I'll
put a little love in your heart.
And the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Should we stop this?
We should probably stop that. Yeah.
All right, hey,
But I thought that was great.
Put it
that
in
went a lot better. That went a lot better than I thought it would.
hey, listen. We lost a lot of fucking subscribers.
I think that's going to be our
We
most viewed
lost
one.
a lot.
That's
This
the
is
most
a-
viewed clip ever.
This is a fucking channel killer. This is a channel killer.
I don't know, man.
I
It's
think
great.
we're all
I don't
running
know.
into Jericho
I don't
Turnpike.
know, man. I thought we nailed that.
Yeah.
Put a little love. I can't
And you-
stop. All right, I'm gonna stop.
All right.
Everybody's like, thank you. Anyway, that got me in the mood. Our next movie, Scrooge was fucking great.
Hold on. Before we get into the next
What?
movie,
Oh,
hold on. Let me just ask you this: Is Elf on your list?
oh, fucking hey, Elf. I love Elf.
That's on your list.
It is on my list.
Okay.
Why? Did you not like Elf? Interesting.
Hates it.
I don't want to say I hated it, but based on what I thought it was going to be, what people told me it was going to be, wah wah.
Now, why? I don't. The ending it fell off towards the end.
Well, so
But-
I thought as a movie, it was a good movie. I just didn't find it funny. I failed to see the punchlines.
He was it's almost like big. Like it's like he's a big child. I like James Caan as because James as the grumpy father, as he comes in as the singing. He thinks it's a singing telegram, and it's really a kid that he really thinks.
Yeah,
And he's like, you know what? He's the secretary lets him in to see his father, his long lost, and now he's thinking he's coming to see his father. She's thinking it's like a singing telegram for Christmas,
right.
And when they find out it's not, he's just like, what? She's like, I don't know what this is. Call security. It's fine. Little things like that is hysterical. I thought Will Smith was. I think it's one of his best performances. Not
me-
Will Smith.
No.
I'm not again.
Wrong Will.
I meant Will Ferrell.
Yeah. No, to me, I just felt so movies that are funny to me
Yes.
have great characters. Like it's the character ensemble. To me, I felt like he was trying to carry it on his own. And I just felt like it's hard to do that in a movie.
The Artie Lang scene alone is hysterical. You smell like beer and cheese or beer and wine or something like that. He's just like, don't tell him. He's not the real Chin. He's like, hey, back off. He's like, Artie Lang was great in it.
I mean, I thought there
And
was some funny parts.
What about the, who's the heavyset black guy? The old guy.
Faison Love.
He was great in that.
Okay, I give you that.
Come
I
on,
thought
man.
The relationship between him and Will Ferrell was great. I thought that relationship was amazing.
In the beginning, when he's not sure if Will Ferrell's fucking with him or not.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he's making an announcement. And next week, Santa will be here. He's like, Santa! And he's looking at him like, are you messing with me? He's like, Santa's coming. And he's just like, I love
Yeah.
it. I like when he done up the whole place. It was cute. It was funny. In all I just named like 3 instances that were freaking like pretty funny.
I like the part that I did like was when he's drunk and he's dancing on the when he's in the mail room and he's dancing on the table.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was funny.
he's down there.
I thought that was funny. But like,
You just thought it was overrated.
I just thought it was overrated.
Well-
So it made me have a negative perception of the movie because I thought it was overrated.
You know what I don't like? That no, I get you with that. I get you with that. But you know what turns me off though? Nothing to do with this, but it reminds me of something I just seen, and we just rewatched the other day, like in the background when the kids are doing the stuff with the presents and stuff, wrapping presents. Is the Red One, the new Rock and Chris Evans?
Oh no, I didn't see that.
It's not bad. It's
really,
good. It's
no
fun.
kidding. Like I was going to watch that, but I was like, nah.
This is what people do. They spent this much money on it, and dude, how about this? I don't go in looking like that. I go in, am I going to enjoy this? And I enjoyed it way more than, it was one of those things where you hear it's shit and then you look, I'm like, well, this is not bad. This is actually cool. This is actually pretty cool. I mean, it's like, it's a Christmas movie. So when they're getting into detail talking about things, it can be a little silly, but it's a Christmas movie and it's got action in it. And they got cool characters in it, man. They play fucking Power Slap. Like, no shit. It's Krampus's favorite game. They played, Krampus, like the evil.
Yeah,
Santa Claus, his
like
brother.
the evil Santa Claus. Yeah.
Oh, that dude. Give him his movie. He was great in it. And, The Rock cheated because he put on I don't want to give it away. But anyway.
Yeah.
I liked it. You see character development, change of heart. They get that little Christmas message. A little predictable. Of course, the father and son are going to be getting along and stuff like that. But, yeah, no shit. Most things are predictable with that. Dude, I can't stop looking at my 14-year-old self. I'm not that guy anymore. Thank God for Henzo Gracie. Can I tell you something about Master Henzo Gracie? Because he helped develop my character as a man. But you know why? Because even early on, Dean Thomas, you probably knew me a little as I was going through my changes. I was kind of I got more, not dark side than light side, but I was kind of always in fight mode.
Oh yeah.
Dean Thomas.
And that just changed like a couple of weeks ago.
You fuck? Yeah. Nah, Dean Thomas. I'm affable.
Yeah.
I'm a different guy. No, but Henzo, I remember, I beat up at the time I thought he was an old man. I was like in my 20s. Before I got into UFC, I fought this guy, Graham Lewis. He was 36 at the time. I thought he was old as shit, which at the time he's a little bit older, I guess. But he had one of those receding hairlines, but he was a legit kickboxer. Mm-hmm. He had kickboxing fights, good kickboxer. But I got him down and I got him in an arm lock right away. And back, he came backstage and I remember he's like, and hey, maybe I'll stop, down your school and I'll get some training. I'm like, yeah, we got plenty of guys, if you want to. I was still angry. I don't know. And I would never do that now. I looking back on it, I feel bad. And Henzo goes, man, he was being cool. He was being nice with you. You gotta let it go. He was like, man,
really? Henzo said that?
Oh no, Henzo's very sweet. We're a lot alike, Henzo and myself, in a sense where, I'll give you the shirt off my back type of thing. But if he's disrespected, he could drop on a dime. I kind of feel like that because that's where that guy comes up, that 14-year-old where he was getting fucked with, because you don't ever want to get, once you get, it's almost like I don't know, anytime you ever get any kind of not trauma, but you get fucked with, mm-hmm. You either, there's some guys I've met through jiu-jitsu that still have that inside them and they never get out of it. And they're fucking close to 50.
Right.
And they're like, when I was in high school and I'm like, holy fuck, dude, you didn't address this? I addressed that shit in the next grade. You know what I mean? I never looked back. And you have that, I had a code since then where I always treat people with respect, but I don't like disrespect, and I don't really stand for it, So, jiu-jitsu helps you conquer that because it makes you feel empowered where you don't have to feel like that ever. That's why I love empowering.
But I don't know if jiu-jitsu is what changed that for you because you were still kind of like that with jiu-jitsu.
Henzo. Yeah. That's why I bring it. That's why I brought up Henzo because Henzo showed me that you could be a badass and not you could be kind also. You know what I mean? I wasn't unkind, but I kind of always had my guard up. Oh, this guy wants to come to the school now? Oh, he didn't get enough? No, he wasn't talking about that. He wasn't talking about it. I beat him in a minute 30. He wasn't saying that. He was being cool. And it took me a while to be let my guard down. Not everybody's trying to fuck with you. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, you're easily triggered for sure.
No, not now.
Not now. I'm not saying now. Not that easily.
He's been with me on a couple of occasions where it was definitely I was in the right. With that Diego Sanchez's coach, we don't say his name, that piece of shit. Yeah. I mean, I was in the right with that. The guy, one time me and Dean Thomas are looking for a fight. We're standing on a street. Uh-huh. That homeless guy walks by.
Yeah, and he walks by with that one sleeve.
What is it? What did you call that?
He had a sleeve. He had an Allen Iverson sleeve on his arm.
And he looked kind of shape.
Yeah, he was in good shape.
It's me and you standing there. What happened?
And the guy just walks by and he starts talking shit to you.
Did I do anything?
I swear, you didn't do anything. I don't know why.
I don't
even know how that happened, but
that's on tape, right?
That's on tape. Yeah, it's on tape. Yeah, it's on tape. Yeah.
I got that face. I said it before and I'll say it again, and it's going to segue into my next couple of movies. I'm going to put them into one.
Okay.
I'm the John McClane of MMA. Shit finds me. How could the same shit happen to the same guy twice?
I get it.
It's a Bruce Willis line.
Mm-hmm.
from Die Hard. Yes.
Now wait
Die
a minute.
Hard.
Wait a minute. Wait a
You're
minute.
gonna say Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
I'm not saying that.
That's what
I'm not saying.
You put
that.
your finger up about something.
I'm not saying that it's not a Christmas movie.
What?
But I need you to right now convince me that it is a Christmas movie, or is it just a movie during Christmas time?
This is what I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
This is what this is what this was the great debate. Is Die Hard, and I'm putting Die Hard 2 in there also. They're both Christmas movies. And I just rewatched them with my kids. That's not the reason why. I'll tell you what really made me say, you know what? I am right with this. Just recently, me and you were in Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting to why.
Okay. Yeah.
We were shooting or looking for a fight.
Okay.
That will be airing probably soon.
When it airs.
When it airs. We never know when these things happen. We had a good time. We were supposed to go to South Korea.
Mm-hmm.
I spoke about that a little bit on the show.
Yeah.
And then that country's on lockdown.
Right.
So me and you had our adventures. Oh, we had adventures. We always had
Good adventures.
good adventures. Well, we had adventures. Anyway. You're going to see me do what I never did in my whole UFC career is tap out on the fucking thing. But that we'll leave them in suspense. It's fun, though. Fun. We always have fun.
We had a good time.
So anyway, my point being, on the plane ride over, okay, oh, what am I getting? I was on JetBlue. So you got your choice of movies. Christmas classics or Christmas movies. What was on there? Die Hard. What was on Christmas movies on JetBlue? They don't have a horse in the race. They're not. They don't know. I don't know them. You understand?
Right.
They didn't know we're having this conversation today.
They didn't know.
But I'm glad I chose it because Die Hard was on the Christmas movies. Thank you, JetBlue.
So you mean to tell me? So
Thank
Die
you,
Hard.
JetBlue.
So Die Hard is the evidence that we needed to know, or JetBlue was the evidence that we needed to know that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Do you know any? Well, actually, Danos, one of my students, is a captain at JetBlue. So and he's a subscriber. Danos, he's one of my Breakfast Club. I trade with him Monday, Wednesday, Friday at Serra BJJ. Anyway, so yeah, I know somebody there, but he has nothing to do with this. Do you know anybody at JetBlue?
I don't.
All right, so let's. Do you? You have nothing to do with this, Christian. I'm sorry.
I'm on your side on this one.
Thank you, Chris. You have everything to do with this.
Yes.
Listen, I'm saying yes. JetBlue is the deciding factor. Okay, so
All right.
that's it.
All right.
It's a Christmas movie.
Well, I am going to say,
This
as a
Christmas
fan of JetBlue Airlines, I've never had a problem with them. I'm a Mosaic member.
Ooh.
As a fan of JetBlue Airlines, I'm fancy. As a fan of JetBlue Airlines, I'm going to give you this one. It's a Christmas movie.
Thank you. I'll say Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
I'll say that too. Is that one of your top ones?
Well, yeah, but it's a little depressing because Phoebe Cates' dad died pretending he's Santa. What a fucking idiot. Why is he trying to go down the chimney like a fucking imbecile? What is he? What, he watched too many fucking, what is he, drunk?
Just take a
He
picture.
He has to be drunk.
Just have your wife take a picture from the kitchen with
The
the
guy's
food
going
coming
to,
down.
Yeah.
we smelled something in the, what a twisted fucking, it's bad enough the Gremlins are, and first of all, can I just take a non-popular opinion? This has probably never been brought up in the history of people discussing Gremlins.
If you say Phoebe Cates isn't attractive, I'm shutting this whole thing down.
No, Phoebe Cates. You ever see Fast Times at Richmond High?
Of course.
I did too.
Yeah.
I think I'm turning job. Never mind. I love music.
Hot take. What's your hot take?
You got me thinking of fucking.
I know, I'm sorry.
My wife is what you got me thinking of. I love my wife. Tonight, honey. Woo! I just attacked my wife. What was I saying?
You're talking about a hot take with...
Oh, shit! I have a hot take with Gremlins. Somebody is responsible for the murders that these fucking Gremlins, the havoc they made in this town. How many people are dead? What's the name of that nice couple? The Fibermans?
Fettermans.
The Fettermans! Dead? Well, actually, no, he survived.
he survives.
You know, I pretend there's not a sequel.
Yeah.
That fucking,
Yeah.
the next batch is fucking
I'm
boo.
with you.
Boo. That little Chinese boy, no way, I love Asians, but that little Chinese boy, the old man had it right. No, it's a lot of responsibility, too dangerous, no matter the money. I'm paraphrasing. That little fuck, for $200, he's a mass murderer. That
That is
little
true.
motherfucker, Find him and let him face the judicial system.
I'm not with you on that. He told him the rules.
Now, did he tell him the repercussions?
It doesn't matter.
Did he tell them that they will be growing?
Yeah, he didn't tell him all that.
Tell them the rules. If I'm not with you on that one. If someone tells you the rules and you break the rules, it's on you.
Yeah, but like you gotta like if you're gonna tell somebody the rules, you gotta at least let them know what's on the other side of that.
The kid should be charged with murder. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
That should have been Gremlins 2.
That's the song.
Gremlins 2 should have been his murder.
Christmas rapping.
The whole trial with the Gremlins being the attorney.
Yeah,
that's true.
One more Gremlins tidbit for you, which I didn't find out until recently. You know, like when the father's on the phone calling back when he's on his trip.
About with the bathroom
the
buddies?
Inventors, but if you look in the background, there's a time traveler guy in the background, and then you go back and forth, and when they zip to him again, the guy has time traveled out of there. Like the scientist, time traveler, like the inventor, is actually a time machine. And Steven Spielberg rolls by the way, in that scene.
Wait, say that again really quick.
In the background of
when he's away.
The father's calling home.
I remember this.
And you see it in the background scene. There's a guy, like an inventor with a time traveling machine. And then they cut back, to the time traveler again, and he's gone. Like the time machine.
How come I never seen this?
I saw it recently on like Instagram or something. And then like Steven Spielberg zips by on like a bike, also in that same scene.
Well, that's fucking. Yeah. That blows my mind, kind of.
Yeah,
you know,
a bit weird.
I'll see if I can find out what you guys are talking.
Yeah, man, because that's that. What?
Yeah. A time traveler?
You think I would have seen that?
Yeah.
Anyway, Gremlins. I love Gremlins, but Die Hard and Die Hard 2, Christmas music throughout, and even it ends with snow. And the second one.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Here you go.
What are we looking at?
This is the Gremlins time.
This is the scene. Okay, we're gonna. Are we able to show this?
I can put it in there. Yeah.
Good.
All right. So right there, you see. So you look in the background, on the far right. You see the guy in the back with the light bulb and stuff.
Oh, because where is he right
He's
now?
He's in the inventor's circle, right? And then so watch. You see the time travel guy in the background there. And there's a guy with a pipe, and then they zoom in. Oh, man.
What are you, like cliffhangers?
Yeah.
What the heck is going on here, man?
Ridiculous. Come on, you can't do that. Turds. I'll edit all this.
You know what? No, you don't got to edit nothing, man, because I'm going to sing. I remember that song. He goes, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I think I'll skip this one this year. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. But I think, I'm singing a song.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
All right, there it is. So now here it is. The guy's in the background. The
I
time
see him.
Guy, and you'll see.
That's Steven Spielberg in the bike.
No, Spielberg's not. You'll
that's not him?
That might have been him. He zips.
That's not him on the bike?
That is Spielberg on the bike. Yeah, he zips by. You'll see Spielberg again.
Oh, now they're going to the Gremlin
There's
scene.
the pods. And when you come back to it, the guy's he's gone.
Oh, look at that! I love that shit, man.
They're coming back to it now. Look, he's gone. The time traveling guy is gone.
Oh yeah, look at that.
He time traveled.
I never noticed that.
Yeah,
I never noticed that.
Oh, there you go.
That's why you watch the show.
Yep.
The singing is just extra.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's what I tell my students, man. When I sing all the my music, they're not like us. They not like us. They not like us. I sing all that shit. And I tell them, I don't even charge you guys extra.
I know they get a free show.
They get a free show.
Yeah.
The broccoli song, you hear that song?
That's yeah.
How's it go?
Yeah.
Hey, beyond all that fuck shit. That's all I know is the fuck shit.
I'm beyond all that fuck
I'm
shit.
beyond all that fuck shit. And I love that shit.
It's such a silly, catchy song.
I'm in my gi just fuck. Well, I usually don't have the hat on.
Yeah.
But I'm in my gi just. Also, I like the song I Spy. I Spy with my little eye.
We was listening to that in Tampa.
Yeah. It's going to be a motherfucking snow day. I know certain verses. Or else I just repeat the last thing they say.
Yeah. It's hard to keep up with that stuff.
Hey, let's keep up with our list.
Okay, our list.
The Die Hard movies, you can't go wrong with them. It's got Bruce Willis at his best. People don't talk enough about Die Hard 2. I don't like the other ones. I consider Die Hard 1 and 2.
How many was there?
Which one?
You don't like 3?
Nah, too much fucking racial shit. It's all just Sam Jackson and him bickering.
It's more like a Lethal Weapon movie.
Yeah, but not even that. They had some cool lines. getting too old for this shit. And the other one doing the fucking fighting the trees. But the other thing was just so heavy-handed with just fucking. It's just like, get along already. But the first two were great. Even in the second one, when the general, the opening scene, he's naked doing his kata. Not that I enjoy the naked scene, but it just shows that the guy's in shape.
But he's naked doing the kata.
Naked doing the kata, the general.
Yeah.
And the reporter at the dude, very, very 90s. I mean, they're smoking in the fucking airport. They were still smoking in the airports in the 90s.
I don't remember.
In the movie, they were.
Yeah.
In the 90s, yeah. They're not doing it now, obviously. But back then, you got, so it's a little time. And I, dated. But I like how it was a worthy sequel. I like the bad guys in it. I like the banter with the shitty airport cops. Dennis Franz. Shout out to Dennis Franz, the late great. He died, right?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, hey, hi to Dennis.
John Amos
Merry
did.
Christmas to Dennis Franz.
But John Amos did. It was
John Amos died. Oh, John Amos was great.
Yeah.
They fought on the wing of the plane.
Yeah. Lorenzo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it had. What is this? A tag team? He has his lines in there.
So you said, all right, so when you said John Amos, I was thinking John Stamos. I was like, he died?
No, John.
No, that
John
good-looking
Amos died
motherfucker.
last year, I think.
He
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did just
he
die.
died this year.
Just died recently.
Yeah.
It was just recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Florida alive?
No.
His wife?
No, she's been
That's
passed
from
for a
Good
while.
Times.
Yeah.
What about J.J. Walker?
He's still around.
Dynamite.
I opened for him at the Riviera Casino in 2002.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Really? How was that?
Good. He was nice to me. He was nice. He's grouchy, but he was nice to me.
Yeah, I heard he was a grouch.
He's a grouch, but he was a nice guy.
I wonder if guys like that start off as a grouch or they get just a little bit of popularity.
You think they got to be a little jaded, right? Because
Yeah.
like at one point they were really famous, and
That's
then
what it
now they're not.
That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. He was huge back in the 70s, man.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
And then now
That's
he's
why,
like,
listen, with the whole popularity thing, I think we got it right, Din Thomas. I'm just popular enough to
Right.
be cool in front of my kids.
yeah, right, exactly, right.
Daddy signed
yeah.
an autograph.
Yeah.
Daddy took a picture. I didn't sign an autograph.
Isn't
Take
that-
pictures. Everybody takes pictures now.
Isn't that exactly kind of what you want? You want to be just cool enough to be cool for in front of your kids.
Look at this hat I got on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this off now.
No, it's a whole episode.
It is though. Yeah, but
What are you doing?
why?
I'm stealing your
I'm
line.
starting to overheat.
Boo.
I'm starting to overheat. You fucking wear it.
I'm not on camera.
Okay. Dean Thomas, my head sweats, or I give it to you. Let me tell you, that dude, I'm feeling a lot. That thing was
Feel lighter.
overheating my head, and it looked ridiculous. Probably.
Now it was a good look for you for the show.
Yes.
Die Hard and Die Hard 2. I recommend them. Now, what else do we got, Dean Thomas? What else is on your list? You didn't tell me about your favorite yet.
Yeah, so for me, all right,
It's a Wonderful Life.
No. I'm not really a big Christmas movie guy, but I'm a Scrooge guy. So like any iteration of Scrooge, and especially the Mickey Mouse version of Scrooge.
You love
like
the Mickey Mouse
Yeah,
one.
that's my favorite.
That is a good one, though.
That's my favorite.
That makes me want to watch it again.
Right.
Just watched it yesterday. Yeah.
But
I'll watch that with the kids.
So I want to give a shout out to one that I know, a movie I just watched yesterday, and I seen it before, but I rewatched it yesterday, and that's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I love it.
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, the Griswold. I was like, so to me, that's a good comedy. Like the characters in that. I mean, between like Cousin Eddie and the old uncle, like all that stuff in that movie was amazing.
I like when he's getting the tree in the beginning and he's getting some road rage and he's giving him the finger.
Oh yeah.
I love Clark Griswold. I love those vacation movies, at least the first few. And that's a classic. That's a classic. It's got the good music. What's the song in the beginning of that? Some of the songs are so catchy.
I can't remember.
And I love
the
to
songs
sing
in
them.
it, yeah.
Well, listen, I agree with you. And that's one that I do. And we watched it recently also. I'm trying to think of some good parts in that one. Cousin Eddie's great.
Yeah, Cousin Eddie.
When
was
Cousin
great in
Eddie
that,
shows up, when he realizes he's not getting the Christmas bonus,
yeah.
and then Cousin Eddie tries to do the right thing, and he
kidnaps the boss, yeah.
The squirrel in the tree.
Yeah, the squirrel in the tree.
squirrel in
Yeah.
the tree, and that old man was great and everything.
Yeah.
I know.
Man, what are you looking at?
wig, like
His
with his
wig's-
little toupee.
Cigar in the
Yeah.
mouth. The best.
Yeah, that was great. I like in those vacation movies. It's always different kids.
Oh yeah.
different
This one was
Russ.
Juliette Lewis. Like
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was so old until I saw her, and she's a young teenager. I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah, she That was
That was
great.
before Cape Fear.
And you had Juliette Lewis in that
Yeah.
as before Seinfeld.
Oh
You mean
yeah.
Julia Louis? You mean Julia Louis Dreyfus?
Yeah.
What the fuck did I say?
You said Juliette Lewis again.
I don't know. There's two Juliets?
Juliette Lewis is the daughter. She plays the
Who's
daughter.
who's the neighbor?
Julia Louis, the one,
The Dreyfus, the one that's going to be in the new.
Thunderbolts.
By the way, holy shit, man! Why did I say this before? Did you see the new Superman trailer?
I did not.
I know you did.
Oh, of course.
I didn't see your reaction for it, but I'm going to assume.
Hold on, wait a minute.
that
Who
you
did
like
it? Who did it?
Who's doing the movie?
James Gunn is doing it. Could we watch it?
You can watch it.
You never seen it?
I never seen
Well,
it.
why don't I do this? We'll do Dean's reaction for it. I'll put the trailer
Yes.
while he watches.
Dean,
All right.
get ready to get your nipples hard.
Where am I
bro.
watching?
You can watch.
Oh, man, I'm not going to talk during it. I want you to experience.
Am I watching up here?
I
gotta
want
watch
you to
up there, yeah.
experience this, Dean Thomas. Oh, dude. That's all I'm going to say. Fuck. Go ahead. He got it out of the park. He just says it like it is. Did I see that clip? That was Frank Grillo talking about it.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it's on Christian's channel. Everybody, check out the Christian Harloff show.
Right, during the part where he's not going to make the show. This is the
Sorry.
I want to make sure that we have.
Dean Thomas. Oh, fun, Dean Thomas. I love when you visit, Dean Thomas.
Okay. Hold on a second.
Think about if you lived closer, dude.
I know.
Fuck, man. Do our own thing.
All right. Do this. Okay. You want to set it up, Matt, and then we'll
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, so this is the new Superman trailer, teaser trailer
Teaser, yeah.
by James Gunn.
You've heard nothing about it.
I heard nothing about this.
Dean Thomas has not seen it.
I just realized that there was a Superman movie.
And now
last
we're
week.
going to get his reaction, and I'm going to try to just shut up
Yeah.
during this.
And what I might do, because when I did this, I got hit with a bunch of like demonetization things that I had to appeal. So I'm gonna separate this. And this will come out
I
separate.
got you.
Yeah,
they'll
so
they'll
it'll
see
come out
clips of it if they want to see
separate.
the trailer. They can see it.
We'll put this. Well, I'm gonna put this whole. We'll separate this one as a separate thing, but then we'll come back. Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Yeah, you got it.
I got goosebumps.
Dean
I got
Thomas.
goosebumps.
I almost got emotional.
Yo, I like when Superman fights other super bad guys.
And you know what? I was worried when I heard the dog was going to be in it. Holy shit, did that work? James Gunn is going to hit this out of the park. You know why? Because this is what he does. And this is what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy. He'll bring up characters that nobody is too familiar with. And by the end of that 2 hours or 2 hours plus, you're going to love those characters. Mm-hmm. I seen from the trailer. He's introducing a whole new world, and he's doing it the way he did. I'm a comic book freak. I didn't know too much about Guardians of the Galaxies. By the end of that movie, you're getting emotional when Groot is sacrificing himself. When Stephen Quill, what the fuck is his name? Quill grabs the Infinity Stone. So you get it gets you emotional. I see some characters in here. Mr. Fantastic looks fucking fantastic. Mm-hmm. That's the black guy.
Right. Yeah.
I did a little deep dive into him and I looked into the character more. Fucking cool, man. Very cool. I don't know too much about his. I got his whole powers and a brief background. And it's just a very interesting character. I want to see how they portray him, but he looks fucking money. Guy Gardner, for people that don't know, they showed a little scene with the guy with the bad haircut with the Green Lantern ring. Be a professional producer. I'm sorry, guys. Guys, it's me. It's me. I'm sorry. You might, Eric. That's my black belt. I'm so sorry, Christian. That'll never happen again. Jedi Eric, I got you. You got the kids class. Thank you. Where was I? I have ADD. Oh, Guy Gardner. Mm-hmm. Do you know who Guy Gardner is?
I don't know who that is.
All right, now there's people know if they think of Green Lantern, they think of Hal Jordan, they think of John Stewart. That's the Black Green Lantern. They're both similar in character, where they're both like upstanding heroes. Like they got that, and just while we're talking about this, they're going to start in their own Max series, like a detective series, Green Lantern series.
Okay.
And the actors that are playing them are fucking awesome. There's the one guy that was from, where is it from?
Which one?
The black guy.
Oh, he's from Rebel Ridge.
Rebel Ridge. And you watch, that's not a bad movie. You should watch that.
I didn't see that.
Rebel
no.
Ridge, you'd like that. Okay. And the guy is an athletic freak, and he's going to be he's going to be great at Jon Stewart. And the gentleman who's playing Hal Jordan looks like fucking Hal Jordan.
Kyle
and
Chandler.
And you could see him as an older, like it's going to be like the older like Green Lantern with the younger. It's going to be so cool. But this Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, is a bit of a prick. He's known as just being a wise ass. He's like the black sheep of the Green Lantern Corps. You know what I mean? And just from that scene, who's playing him in this?
Nathan Fillion.
Dude, he's going to own it. I know they just showed one scene of him. Yeah. Just freeze up the window or do something when he walks in when Superman's handling some business. In that one shot with his face, with the bad haircut, I'm in. Because I know the character. And I'm like, dude, they should be overdoing it with that haircut. It fits him. I'm excited. How about this? What's the Metamorpho,
something like that. Yeah, what I
Metamorpho.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm gonna say.
I might have made that.
I might be off too.
Yeah.
They show a glimpse of his face.
Yeah,
that's gonna be the Groot. That's gonna be the guy that people are falling in love with. It's a weird character. He has that like weird like older face in the thing, like a almost looks like a Groot type of face, like a grayish type. They show a clip of his face in the thing. That's another character that I think they're introducing. He has a way of introducing a handful of like new characters without feeling like you're getting overloaded,
right?
Like in like.
Batman but I like Returns. That. I like these special characters with special powers. I don't like when like Superman movies or these like movies have like humans doing special shit. I want to see some motherfuckers from another planet.
Yeah, no, I'm with you with
shit.
That.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you with that, and the way he's done it. That scene, even with the little kid, Superman, and they going Superman, the music, the score they did with the guitar, I'm in, man.
Yeah.
I was really, when I heard that he got a dog and then he put the dog in the movie because he just got a dog, I'm like, oh, what the fuck's he doing here? What is this hippie shit? You know? But I'll tell you, that worked. That worked when he's coming through the snow who messed him up?
I know.
You see him fighting that big, what do they call those things? The kaijus?
Kaiju, yeah.
Kaijus. Dude, it looks amazing. What about with him saving that girl? That clip alone.
Oh, I know.
Just was like, whoa.
Yeah, I got goosebumps watching that, man. That shit was powerful.
That's the best trailer.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Immortals, not Immortals. What's the next? What's the ones coming out? The one
Creature Commandos?
No, I enjoy Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
What a twist they had with the Weasel. Did you watch it lately?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Oh man. Oh, so we throwing curveballs at you.
Yeah, I didn't see
Creature Commando, dude. I'm up on all this.
I know, but you know what? Like I've seen like previews for these.
Frank Grillo plays Rick Flag Sr. And that's John Sr. killed Rick Flag and Rick Jr. In the suicide James Gunn's Suicide Squad.
Peacemaker killed him.
Oh yeah, Peacemaker killed
his son.
Who did I just say?
You said he killed his son.
No, he didn't kill his son. Peacemaker ended up killing Rick Flag, and Rick Flag was cool as shit. But Frank Grillo's cool as shit. So it's almost like you get him back, but as the father. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because he's not that much older. He feels to have him, and he's like a young kid. So he's and not to get all over the place, but Frank Grillo's going to be in the new Peacemaker season 2.
Oh, really?
And he's in Superman too.
And he's going to be in Superman.
He's in Superman?
Because he's playing the same character, Frank Flag
right.
Sr., which is in the animated series, which is on Max, Creature Commandos. There's a lot to check out, Dean Thomas.
Yeah.
I gotta, when you do your 8, 10, 9 jobs, whatever you got.
Yeah.
I'm watching a lot. I'm doing my job. I'm watching.
No, man, I got to get there. Like at some level, I got to get there.
Isn't it great that I got this thing where I have to watch? I tell my wife, we have to watch this.
Yeah.
It's for my job.
Yeah.
And soon we're going to be doing a thing where we're getting bread in here. We're going to be hooking it up where I'm going to be playing my VR again. So when I play my VR at home, I'm going to go, honey, it's my job. I have more mercs. They're going to love it. I won 3 times in a row. That contract is showdown. I don't know. It's because the holidays are coming up. It's the lobbies, usually around 20 something players, 50 something players. I'm losing everybody in this room. But the people at home, they know. Contract is showdown. Make the lobbies big. I do this fucking immersive. It's immersive. I'm fucking miking. I'm marking. I love it so much. Let's get back into the holiday movies.
Okay, holiday movies.
Your favorite?
Oh, Scrooge. Any iteration of Scrooge. But the Mickey Mouse Scrooge has got to be my favorite. Probably because it's kind of nostalgic, right? Like when you're a kid, you watch it. And
Did you watch that one a lot as a kid?
Yeah. Growing up, you watch it. So like when it comes on, it brings you back to those times. So that one's got to be my favorite.
I'll tell you, when I was a kid, though, I always remember it being longer. And it's
how long is it?
It's only like 26 minutes.
Stop.
Yeah, I watched.
Really?
I watched.
I thought it was like 3 hours.
When you're a kid, that's what it seems like. But I watched it with my little one yesterday. And it's short.
You gotta figure they threw the commercials in back then.
Oh yeah, true.
Spreads it out a little bit, you know. You know what? It's such a great story, The Christmas Carol, that even the old one with Ray Longo, he fucking looks like him. Mm-hmm. The original, I could watch that. I like them all. And honorable mention is, what is it? With the one with hello movie house, hello, what the fuck? Jimmy Stewart, Wonderful Life.
Oh yeah.
Wonderful Life. About to kill himself.
Yeah.
He's about to jump off a bridge because he's about to lose everything.
Mm-hmm.
And the moral of that story, I'm telling people, because kids nowadays aren't watching that one. It's black and white. They're like, it's such a good movie. The moral of the story was, he's seen this fucking Christmas elf. That elf has to get, when an elf gets his way. Wait, what the fuck happened with that? Oh yeah, an angel, an elf. He looked like a fucking elf, but he met a little guy on a bridge, and he started talking to him, and the guy's convincing him not to jump, and then basically he's bringing him down where if he never existed, I know he's on his. He's flat on his ass. He's about to lose his house and maybe go to jail. But if he never existed, how many lives, he touched because he existed? Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
So he's showing him that your brother, he didn't save those 27. I don't know how many people it was in that helicopter that he saved in the army because from that crash because you didn't save him when he drowned in the lake when he was little. And the pharmacist was, he worked for the pharmacist, and this was pretty brutal. He stopped the pharmacist was upset because I think somebody died in his family. He was like grieving, and he almost put out a lethal dose of some medicine to some kid. So young George, I don't know, was his name George? Yeah, it was George. Mm-hmm. He goes to him like, no, and then the shopkeeper starts slapping the shit out of him. I swear to God. He's just like, why don't you tell me what to do? Bop, bop. And I'm, oh, shit, Merry Christmas. And then he realized what he did. He goes, oh, you stopped me from poisoning this kid. That kid would have died. So you know where I'm going.
Yeah, I know where you're going with this.
I'm making it longer than it has to be.
For sure.
But, it's a great story. And then at the end, when he's just so happy to be alive and everybody chips in, so he ends up not going to jail. It's a feel-good fucking movie. Well, it'll keep people from jumping off the bridge, maybe.
Well, here, I have another movie. And I don't know if you guys have seen this.
Tell me.
But this one is dear to my heart.
Oh.
It's called Trapped in Paradise.
No.
Who's in that?
Nicolas Cage.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, right.
It's him and his two brothers who just
Bill
got
Pullman, right?
Yeah.
Bill Paxton.
I remember that part. At the end of it, when he goes to Elizabeth's shoe, like, you see how hard you get me? That's Leaving Las Vegas. Wrong movie. Remember that shit?
No, and he played. Yeah, I remember that.
That was a sick scene.
Oh, it's not Bill Paxton. It's Nicolas Cage, Dana Carvey, and John Lovitz.
Yeah, John Lovitz. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is Nicolas Cage in that movie?
Yeah,
it's right here.
Okay. Wait a minute. I think I seen that.
Yeah, that's right. It's not. I'm thinking of a different movie.
Trapped, and that's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie. Yeah.
Trapped in Paradise. When did that come out?
It came out in 1994.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dean knew when it came out.
Well.
I think I've seen it. Give us the premise.
So basically, it's him and his two brothers. His two brothers just got out of jail, and they know about this city in Paradise, Pennsylvania, where there's a bank where they're going to rob it. And they go and they rob this bank, and then they get trapped there, and they're being trying to avoid getting arrested, and then these gangsters are trying to kill them to try to get the money, and they can't get out of Paradise.
Trapped in Paradise.
Yeah, it's actually a really good movie, but the reason why it's dear to my heart,
why,
is because I saw this movie. It was like 1996. I was in jail, and
in jail.
Yeah, I was in jail.
What were you in jail about?
I had beat some dude up back in the day when
Okay.
when I was a little jittery.
Earlier in the episode, we're talking about a younger me being a big little troublemaker. Dean Thomas.
I bust this kid in the head with a wrench. So I had to.
All
I
right.
did 50 weekends in jail.
Oh, Dean.
Yeah.
So tell me.
So one of
Right.
one of the weekends in jail during Christmas time, they let us watch Trapped in Paradise.
And that's the opposite of what you were doing.
Right.
You were fucking trapped, all right. Now tell me.
It's like the fact. So it was one of them times like
How
when you're
old
in
were
jail.
you?
I was like 18.
Oh, man, Dean.
Yeah, I was like 18. I was probably 19.
I think you're thinking, and this is every time that you're in front of that camera when you do your UFC analyst work and your countdown shows and all that stuff, your podcast, when you go to your cafe, the Mon & Rose in Florida, you probably think the same thing as me. Thank God they made fighting a sport.
Oh, I know.
Thank God they made fighting a
sport.
legit sport. I would be effed in life.
Yeah. Think about that
clean
because and for us, like we've been able to do it as a fighter and then capitalize afterwards in different ways.
That's what I talk to my wife about with my kids and stuff. And the people out there, my island of misfit toys, play to your strengths. Play to your strengths. I can't hang a picture. I can hardly change a light bulb. I can change a light bulb if I can reach it.
Yeah.
I play to my strengths. I've told you earlier, I've always been silly and I could fight. I made that a living. Let's fucking go.
I know.
Find your
Tell me about it.
superpower.
That's what it is, man. It's all about finding your superpower and then leaning into that and then making it valuable so that people want it.
It doesn't hurt to lean into a fucking overhand either. Shit.
Hey, do you ever get the urge now? I know we were talking about being good guys and being nice guys.
Yes.
But do you still get the urge every once in a while to just smack a dude in the face?
The urge. I don't like going out in public. I really don't. My school is such a, how happy is my school?
I get jealous. Like every time you post a
nice.
video, of you just so happy at your school.
Everybody's
It's
happy.
4 a.m. and it's like, it's a party going over there.
7 a.m. We are laughing. I'm singing. I'm singing if I want. Goddamn right. They're not like us. Music's blasting. We're ripping Kimoras. We're passing guards. We have a good time at Serra BJJ. But my point is this. I go there, I go home. When I travel, I go to see my friend Din Thomas and Dana.
Right.
We have a good time.
Right, we have a good time.
Or else I go do the Joe Rogan experience with you.
And it's just us. And we have and honestly, like that's why I'm here.
It's fun.
So I was talking to Christian earlier about my little road trip. I'm on a road trip right now. I drove here from Florida.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
I drove here from Florida and then,
Zero. My father-in-law does that every time.
yeah.
And he's 70.
And after this, I'm actually driving to Boston. As soon as the show's over, I'm going to see Mark Delagrati. Well, because
Are you documenting this?
Yes.
Not you. You. I know you're on point.
Not really. I might
keep your phone off
I
during
might a
this.
little bit. But the reason being is because in life, and as the older we get, the smaller our circle gets. And I only want to fuck with people that I fuck with. It's just they're not in my neighborhood no more. So now I have to go see them. So that's what I'm here for.
One of my black belts just had a brain aneurysm. He's okay. I think he had like a stint put in. But I'm like, I don't like when there's a lot. I mean, dude, I've lost a lot of people, some black belts last year. And it's like one after the other. I'm like, yo, man, these guys are, one was an accident. He was on a scooter, Hulk. But, another guy had a blood clot, something that I dodged a while ago. Dude, as you get older, like what becomes more important is the time you spend with the people that you give a shit about.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's exactly.
Everything else is bullshit.
Everything else is bullshit. So that's why I'm like, yo, I'm going on the road. I ain't got to work in the next 2 weeks. I'm going on the road, and I'm just stopping to see my people.
Are you doing anything for Christmas?
I'm gonna see my nephew and shit.
Where's your kid?
My son,
Your boy.
he's back home.
He's doing good.
He's doing good.
Dean Thomas did such a good job as a father.
I don't know how. Somehow,
your kid's always been a polite
he's a
kid.
really polite.
You brought him
sweet kid.
to my Hall of Fame thing. I'm not just saying it to bring up that I'm in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
You always make like I'm trying to bring it back to me. I'm just saying you brought him to my Hall of Fame thing.
I brought him to the fight in Tampa.
I shouted you out to my Hall of Fame.
I know, man.
Right
I was
away.
so happy.
When I first started the thing off, I'm like, and before I get started, where's Dean Thomas? Dean Thomas, don't fuck with me. It's my time right now.
I was so honored. I was like, yeah.
I had to I just had to start by easing into it by attacking my good friend, who traveled there with me with his kid. But shout out to your son. Hey, all right, Trapped in Paradise.
Trapped in Paradise.
The one movie that I have to just really, point out that I watch every year, without question. And usually they play it all day long, so it's on. And I think you guys, I know Christian knows. So
Thank God. I was going to be so upset if you didn't
Jingle
mention
All the Way.
No, but that's an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Sinbad's a little over the top.
Yeah.
But I like that.
I thought he was great in it.
I like that. Sinbad was all right in that. He always had the face like,
Yeah.
he's just fucking the whole time. Do you know what it is?
No, I don't know what it is.
Shoot your eye out, kid.
It's Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
And it's not because first of all, Ralphie, that he deserves an account. That crying scene.
Oh yeah.
When he's crying, and what a little they picked the perfect little shit. That ginger little, what are you gonna cry for me, cry baby, cry? And he had the fucking rotten teeth and cry for me, cry baby, cry. And then you see Ralphie just crying like a little kid, and then you hear the inner dialogue of, so they hit the boiling point, and he's seeing red, and he tackles him. Mm-hmm. Ground and pound, 3/4 mount.
Yep.
He didn't get full mount, but he didn't eat it. And I like when they do the cursing, they don't really curse, but they're like, you rat, tat, and two bitten. And all the kids are like, oh, you hearing what he says? And we even are looking for a fight. I even do the old stick my tongue on the ice.
Oh yeah, you did do that we was in Toronto.
Niagara Falls,
So honestly, A Christmas Story, that's got to be one of the most quotable movies ever done.
I like when the special kid's online with them and they're and he's wearing the goggles and he's trying to talk to them. Ralphie's on a mission.
Yeah,
he has to talk. That the teacher's not going to help him. Mm-hmm. The mother, they're going to shoot your eye out, kid. Everybody's telling him the same thing. He has to go to the big man. He's at Macy's. Fuck the parade. He's in a rut. He has to see Santa. He has to let Santa know. Santa don't understand. The kid wants the Red Ryder BB gun, so he's waiting in line. And then there's a kid behind him, a little special, and it's just wearing goggles inside, and he's going, I like the Wizard of Oz, and and then Ralphie's sitting with his little brother. He's like, well, that's nice, and he's like, I like the Tin Man. He's like, don't bother me now. I'm thinking. He just fucking just blows that special kid off. Ralphie don't give a fuck about that kid. Oh no, actually, a witch. Then the witch comes up to him. He avoided the special kid, right. And then the witch comes up to him. Hey, what do you want, little boy? And he's like, don't bother me now. I'm thinking. That wasn't me. Oh, the turkey's ready. The turkey's ready.
The best line in that movie, though, is an underrated line. It's when the father, who's hilarious in the movie. Yeah, but when he says, yeah, and he goes, my father couldn't think of it after the lamp breaks. He goes, my father couldn't think of anything except the only thing that comes out of his mouth is not a finger. He runs out of the house. That guy was absolutely hilarious.
There was a kind of a weird. He took such pride, the father, in winning a contest. Yeah. So when he got this thing delivered, this big box, and on it said, "Oh, fragile. That might be Italian." She's like, I think it says fragile, Frank. He's like, oh, okay. The mother was great in it. The little brother was great in it. Ralphie was fantastic. And the father was great because he's just your typical grumpy, reading the paper. What happened at school today?
Yeah. Same father as Billy Madison.
It is the same father as Billy. Yeah. He's great. He was great in Billy Madison. He was great. But with the father? Oh, the leg. Yeah. He had, when he won this thing, he had the shittiest gift he won, and it's a leg lamp, right? Do you remember this? Mm-hmm. And the wife was jealous of his obsession with this gift, where he wanted the whole neighborhood to see, and she's embarrassed because it looks kind of trashy. You know what I mean? And it's almost like perverse how much he loves this fucking lamp. And the little kid's running his hand up and, it's nice. She's like, stop it. But and suddenly somehow it breaks. She broke that motherfucking thing. He wanted to pull a Sean Connery on her, but he didn't. He wanted to give her a little schmack, but he didn't. And he was pissed. He was pissed. Rightfully so. He won that thing.
Right.
It was his. She didn't know how it broke.
Yeah.
She broke that fucking thing.
She broke that.
You know what I like? What shows Ralphie's a little bit of a shit is when he threw his poor buddy under the fucking bus. He threw his buddy under the bus when she wants to know why, where he learned the when he said, "Oh, fudge."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
He's helping change the tire with the father, right? He's helping like a big boy. He's feeling good to go out there and help. And the father's taking pride in it. Oh, you want to help me? Okay. And then they drop the fucking lug nuts. Oh, in slow motion. And you see and I'm thinking, as a kid, is he going to say,
yeah,
fudge? But he's like, but I didn't say fudge. So the little kid said fuck.
Yeah.
In front of his father. And and he was mortified. And the father goes, what'd you say? Yeah. That's what I thought you said. Get in the car. And in the car, he goes in there, he starts crying. Like a little bitch. Ralphie, you little bitch. This is before he got that mountain ground and pound. Yeah. Before his nuts dropped when he's walking to school. But he's crying in there, and the mother, she's like, well, how'd that go? And he didn't say nothing. She's like, oh, okay. The father gets in. Did you know what your son said? Let me tell you. And he goes in her ear, and it's like she found out he committed murder. Ralphie! Ralphie! Say it, it's fun. Ralphie! Like that.
Yeah.
That's what she said. And then at home, she puts the bar soap in his mouth.
Right.
And then the paw, I learned it from Bobby. I forgot the kid's name.
Flick, I think.
Flick. I learned it from Flick. So she called up, and it's almost like you hear the voice through the thing. Mm-hmm. Do you know what your son said? And you know what I heard my son say? And she says it to him. And the other lady goes, what? You hear it on the other thing. She's like, do you know where he heard it from? No, not his father. Meanwhile, the kid heard it from his father. Mm-hmm. The father's got a foul mouth, fixing the boiler, yelling, cursing. Obviously heard it from his old man, but he's not going to say that. He doesn't want to get twice the beating.
Right.
So he blames it on poor Flick. So you hear Flick getting a beating. What'd I do, Ma? What'd I do? And start getting beat. He didn't get he wished he had a bar of soap.
Right.
And it's funny when then she sends him to the room after she hangs up all mortified because she just got that kid getting beat up by the parents. And she's like, all right, Ralphie, go to you. Don't you give me that look. You're going to get it. Anyway, these little things. And what about when she's trying to get the little brother to eat? Come on, eat.
I remember that.
Shitty little kid. These little kids, shitty. I don't blame the father. They are shitty little kids. I don't want to eat. I don't want to. And then she's like, oh, how does a piggy eat? And this part's you almost have to look away at this part. And he's putting his face on it. And the father's like looking away in his paper. She's like, damn, mommy's little piggy. It's a weird fucking movie. When you think about it. There's some weird fucking parts in this.
What about the Home Alones? Are they good movies?
They are good.
The three that I would have picked were Christmas Vacation, which you guys covered. The one we just talked about, Christmas Story, and Home Alone. Those are my three that I have to go to.
Right. But I'm going to delve into those really quick. But before we do that, when he would go and get back then he would listen to the radio when he was getting the it's the Little Orphan Annie Adventures or something, and he's trying to decode something, and when he decodes this, and it'll be the answer for everything, and when he finally spells it out, he's like, drink your Ovaltine. I think he says fuck. Does he say fuck?
No.
He doesn't. Was it shit?
No, he says something.
He curses. Shit. He might not have said fuck. He said shit. I swear. I'm gonna bet anything.
All right.
He says, shit. He has to. I believe he does because he's a foul-mouthed little kid. And poor Flick took a beating. I'm going to check that out later on. I'm pretty sure he says, shit. Anyway, I love when little kids curse sometimes. Like Chunk from the Goonies.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Oh, shit, what? Just little things.
Yeah.
It's not forced. I like when it's not forced. It's funny. All right, Home Alone movies.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if they were good or just...
The first one. The first
one is good, right?
The first one. Second one, but it was all right. But the first one was fun, and that's one that you could watch again. I like the first one. And shout out to Violent Night with the dad from Stranger Things. It's a fun movie, and there's a little girl in there that she does the Home Alone tricks, but they're like really violent. It's like nails going through the fucking faces and shit. That was a kind of a fun, violent movie. No pun intended. So yes, A Christmas Story, A Christmas Story. My favorite. I think we're done, man.
I think we can agree on that might be the best Christmas movie of all time. Like that's just.
I love it.
I think everybody. Agrees to that.
But you know what's not? The sequel.
Oh, it's brutal.
I couldn't make
There's
it.
a sequel to that?
You know how
I didn't even know
when
that.
he's young and when he has these daydreams, they're like charming and cute because he's a little kid daydreaming. You know what's not charming and cute? A fucking 50-year-old Ralphie having the same daydreams. What is he, psychotic? I don't give a fuck. It's weird.
Hold on, when did they come out with a sequel?
Dude.
2 years ago.
No, are you serious?
At first.
Great for streaming.
And at first, I'm like, oh, it's the same cast. I go, it's the same. Oh, it's Ralphie. When he's grown up, he looks like Ralphie. Oh, he's having daydreams. It's fucking weird.
Oh, no.
Bye.
It's
I didn't even make.
charming. It's not a charming
It
movie.
was not charming.
No.
It was. I almost like the Lost Boys sequel. I pretend it doesn't exist.
That's kind of like when you just start reaching.
Yeah.
That's a
Oh, yeah,
desperate
you're
attempt.
reaching.
A desperate attempt to make something.
Fucking desperate as hell. Put a little love in your heart. All you got to do is just anyway. Dean Thomas. If it was possible to have too much fun, we had it.
We had it. You called it. You said we were going to have a lot of fun today. We had a lot of fun today.
Do you or do you not? I know you're road tripping. You're tripping in general. No, you never.
I'm
You're not
just
tripping.
straight trip.
You're doing great. Do you want to go to what's my favorite pizzeria around here?
Taglios.
Taglios. Are you hungry?
Nah, I got to get
You
on
mother!
I gotta
You really get on the
I
road?
got to get on the road, Mark.
I'll
Mark's
treat.
waiting for me. That's okay. Well, next time. Listen,
You hurt my feelings.
You're missing out on this.
I have to find ways to keep coming back.
Okay. Look how upset I am now.
I know. Don't worry.
You don't want a slice of pizza with me? It's Christmas. All right. Listen. For the show, you could have just said you were getting it. Now you see me get rejected.
I'm going to get it.
No, but listen.
I'm getting a pizza with me.
How about this? Let's do your shout outs. I am just happy that you made it in studio. You don't live around the block. You drove 18 hours for this.
I want to make sure that I want to. I want to make sure that I become a recurring guest. In studio.
Shit, Dean Thomas. I wish you lived closer.
yeah.
God damn. All right, everybody, listen to me. I know what I'm thankful for. I'm just kissing my audience's ass. Hey, by the way, the other day you said we were up to 10,000. I looked again.
11 now.
Now we're on 11.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Listen, I'm the little choo-choo that can. I'm not trying to be the rabbit. I don't want to be the rabbit. I'm a straight up Ninja Turtle. I'll
Listen,
take my
man,
time.
it's all about building a solid foundation of organic audience.
Might have lost a few. That's
Yeah.
all. Might have lost a
After
few.
that song,
Or gained.
Or gained. My Island of Misfit Toys. Thank you. 2025 is going to be exciting.
Yes.
We're going to have many more adventures.
we are.
Right? Is this the last show of the year?
Yes, and we may or may not be next week, right? We may have 1 week off, or we don't know yet.
I want to do a show. We'll talk about it, though.
Okay.
All right, we're going to keep you in suspense for that. Everybody, happy holidays. Thank you so much. Be humble yet dangerous. Find your superpower. Find Dean Thomas on Instagram.
Can I give
Plug.
a shout out? Can
Yes,
I give
please.
a plug
Please
to
plug.
my movie coming out?
Holy
Grace Point.
My man, Grace Point. I should have started the show with this, but we're ending it with this. Grace Point is by Rory. How do you know?
Rory Karpf.
Rory Karpf, and Rory is the producer of Dana White Looking for a Fight on YouTube, and I always plug that thing. He's our producer director for the last almost 10 years.
Oh my God.
I'm going to say we've been doing that show almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Easily. And, when he told me he's doing a movie, I'm like, all right, he's doing a low budget movie. It didn't, it's not, I guess it wasn't made for a lot of money, but Andrew McCartney's in it.
Andrew McCarthy.
McCarthy from, he's a Brat Packer.
Yeah.
From back in the day. There's actors. There's actors I've seen in other movies, and it's a good movie. And not to say it like I'm surprised, but because when your buddy makes a movie,
You don't expect that.
No,
right? You don't,
and
yeah.
I especially wanted to watch it because our man Dean Thomas is in it.
Yeah.
So plug that movie.
So Grace Point is coming out in January. I think probably the last weekend in January to be on demand and in select theaters. But Grace Point, Johnny Lowe, which is Rob Lowe's son.
I forgot about that. That's
Jim
so
Herrick,
funny that
Sean Kerrigan, myself, Aljamain Sterling.
I saw even Chris Weidman in it.
Yeah,
for a little
Chris
scene.
Weidman he's in a little clip. You know, they cut his talking parts, but he's still in it though. Chris is still in it.
I know who does have talking parts.
I got a talking part, and they kept him in the movie.
They kept
him in the
And
movie.
after this comes out, when there's spoilers, I want to talk to you more about it because I don't want to talk about it now because the movie's got some it takes you in different directions.
Yeah.
But it's a well done movie. I like the music in it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way I like it the way the development with the characters as far as how they start off to how they finish.
Yeah.
Is it's good. It's quirky too. It's got it's got a cool feel to it.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Plug something else now. Plug the rest of your plugs.
The rest of my plugs. SiriusXM. I'm off for a little bit, but SiriusXM on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Check me on there. The show is MMA Today. It's on SiriusXM Fight Nation. You can check me on ESPN West Palm. And then UFC stuff, man. We working.
Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. The best is yet to come. Goodbye, everybody.